Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is your preview for tomorrow's round of group games. We're in the final round of group games now, and tomorrow is Group C and D. I will give you my review for Group A and B later on today, so make sure tonight, after England play against Wales and after the other game between Iran and the United States, and we round up exactly what went down in those two groups. But that will come later. For now, let's kick off with Tunisia versus France and Australia versus Denmark. This is Group D. Or should I start with Group C? Let's start with Group C. Why am I starting with Group D? Poland, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico. I've got the pages for Group D opened up on my in front of me. Poland, Argentina. Let's start there. This is a group which is weird. Poland are now top. Argentina in second, along with Saudi Arabia on tied points, and Mexico last on 1 point. This is a situation where Poland only need a draw. Argentina are in a situation where they kind of have to win on the hope that the Saudis don't get a win. If Argentina wins, Saudi can do whatever they want. Argentina will... Actually, will they go through? The Saudis beat Argentina. Does it depend on goal difference or head-to-head? I think it's head-to-head. So Argentina, yes, probably need to win. Although currently they are put down as second in the group. So I'm guessing it's goal difference because the Saudis have an inferior goal difference. So I'm guessing it's goal difference first and then head-to-head. Basically, Poland-Argentina is going to be very, very key. Poland can't really afford to lose either on the basis of what might happen in the other game. So it's all to play for. How do I think this is going to go down? I like to think that Argentina are going to win this game. Maybe the first game against Saudi Arabia was a hiccup. Maybe this is a bounce back. Maybe this is them going to start really grasping what they need to grasp to go all the way in this competition. Poland have been fair enough, 4 points out of a possible 6, have not lost. And overall, they are in a position where they can, if they want to, because they just need a draw, is to defend. Conserve energy, defend, and try and make sure that Argentina don't get through. I'd like to think that the way to play against Argentina is to do the opposite. You can sit back and defend, but I don't think that's the way against Argentina. If that's going to give them too much space, that's going to give them too much time on the ball, and they will punish you. If you are able to defend and press on every single player that comes forward, it doesn't mean that Poland have to really go up and take the entire team up with a high line, but it means just having to try and put men on Messi, Martinez, Di Maria, etc., and just not allow the ball to get to their feet. Frustrate them. If Poland can do that, they can get a draw. They can. But I reckon Argentina's class might shine through, and I'm going to go with a narrow win here. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win to Argentina. Goal to come in the second half where Poland maybe try a bit too hard. I reckon that's how it's going to go down. But we'll see. We'll see. The other game is Saudi Arabia versus Mexico. Now, I don't know what to think about this game. On paper, you'd give it to Mexico. The Saudis, this is their chance. This is their chance. They have to win, right? Even then, if Poland were to beat Argentina somehow, all the Saudis need is a draw. So the Saudis need to, and this is where it's going to be difficult for the Saudis. Why? Because Saudi Arabia's captain is out. I think he's ruled out for the rest of the tournament. He won't be able to recover, which is gutting. He came off in that game against Argentina where eventually the Saudis did win. So are they really lacking much? Maybe yes, maybe no. They've got 2 other players that are possibly going to be out. One is suspended. Al-Malki is suspended. Al-Buraik is out because he's got an issue. Mexico, apart from that, everyone's looking like they're going to be available. Edson Alvarez is going to be available. It seems he will be returning. So there is a shout for, and even Raul Jimenez. So there is a shout for Mexico to have a full team, for the Saudis not to have a full team. For Mexico, as I've said, they really need to switch on because they've not been switched on for the past 2 games, really. They couldn't hold on against Argentina. I think Saudis are going to give it everything. They have to, but the same with Mexico. I don't know why I've got my gut telling me that the Saudis are really going to put in another physical performance like they did against Argentina. The last game was because it was just too much to handle. If they focus a little bit more on recovery, they might be able to go all out in this game. See what happens. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw for this one. I will go Saudi Arabia 1, Mexico 1. And we'll see what happens, how it all ends, how it all finishes. Let me know down below how you see it going down. Now, let's move to Group D, Tunisia versus France. Tunisia are in a bad situation here, so are Denmark. They have to win their games. Both teams have to win their games. Australia are in need of a draw. France are already through. This is where it can help Tunisia. If France are to rest players, which I'm sure they will, Didier Deschamps has already come out publicly and said that Mbappe could be rested, and he's not going to just play him just for the sake of playing him. He is going to look at the squad, and he has to. If I'm Deschamps right now, I'm assured top of the group, I am changing all 11 men. I'm playing everyone differently. The entire squad's going to get used. It's a chance to see what other players can offer. It's a chance to rest. This is where Tunisia might get benefit. This is where Tunisia might, especially if their back's against the wall and they've got a fully fit squad, they've got no injuries. Tunisia, and they haven't switched it on, Tunisia. They just haven't. They haven't been clinical. They've been selfish up top. This is where they need to play the game of their lives. I'd like to think that they've got the quality. They do. They do have the quality to score, for example. Do they have the quality to hold on? Do they have the qualities up against the French to really, really impose themselves physically, do the dirty work, win every ball, create enough chances, bury it? Against the French second team, there is a chance. There is a chance, but Tunisia have to be disciplined. They have lacked discipline so far. They have to be disciplined. I don't know if they're going to hold onto that discipline, if they're even going to bring it. I am going to go with a draw for this one as well. I'm going to go 1-1. Tunisia 1, France 1. And Tunisia will go home. I feel like that's what's going to happen. We'll wait and see. I want Tunisia to do well. I want Tunisia to cause a shock. I would much rather have Tunisia beat France tomorrow. Absolutely. And then we'll see what happens in the other game. If that were to happen, and depending on the amount of goals, Australia-Denmark, it depends what goes on there. If they draw, Tunisia are in with a shout. So it's tight. We'll see what happens. Now, Australia versus Denmark, I expect Denmark to win this. Australia did beat Tunisia, yeah, but as I've just mentioned, Tunisia lacked discipline. Denmark won't lack discipline. The talent will show through. I think Denmark's quality will shine. They've not been convincing. They've been fairly unlucky, I'd say, against the French as well, because they only did lose that 2-1. It wasn't something mad, but it's about holding on for the entire 90 minutes. I don't feel like they have to do that against Australia. I feel like they have the quality to score and take the game into their stride and create enough chances and dominate the game. And I feel like Australia's time in the sun has come to an end. They've won against Tunisia. I think that's all they're going to get. So I am going to go with a Australia 0, Denmark 2 result. And then we'll see what happens with the France-Tunisia game. If that were to happen, then it would be France and Denmark going through, regardless. So we'll wait and see. Let me know down below how you see it going down. Do you see any shocks? Do you see any surprises? Or do you see it going all very straightforward? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget to catch the review for England-Wales, USA-Iran, as well as Group A, Holland-Qatar, or the Netherlands-Qatar, and Senegal-Ecuador that went down earlier on this evening. So I will see all of you later tonight. Have a good one. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification button to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. I'll see you later, people. In a bit. Have a good one. Take care and peace.